Good morning, everyone. Hope you're all well. Well, as the majority would have heard, all about Ian Watkins getting murdered inside of Hmp Wakefield, also known as Monster Mansion. Now, I've done videos on him previously, as a majority of you who follow me know, and he's been attacked on numerous occasions. Now, if you're wondering why am I doing this video in this in my villa, in the swimming pool, sorry, rather than in my podcast room, because I do have a podcast room inside my villa, but I'm extremely busy the day, and I've still got a bit of a sore throat, as you can probably hear. But a few people have been in touch, have had a source from inside of Wakefield prison. Obviously, I'm not going to reveal the source, but the source has told us about the two lads that done it, or what they done. One of them is 25, the other one was 43, and the pair of them have brutally, and I mean brutally, ended him. They took him in the pad, and I do believe they were obviously taking narcotics together, because that Watkins, that's what he actually does inside of there. Obviously he's got a lot of money still on the outside, or he did have. He had a lot of money on the outside still, so he was off his head on a daily basis, because believe it or not, even though it's Bacon prison, nonce jail, it's still flooded with narcotics. I'll try not to say the other word, because as I've mentioned previously, it flags up on the on YouTube, and they don't play the video because they don't like you saying certain words. But yes, Ian Watkins is no more. And if you look back through me previous videos, I've done around about half a dozen videos on him. A couple of them off when he was brutally done in, but there is a couple of other lads that kidnapped him the last time, took him in the pad, and I think they had him in the cell for around about 8 hours, torturing him, and they really tortured him, because I have spoke with somebody else as well who is related to the actual lad that done it. So for them, it's going to be brilliant news for them, because I do not believe that, because that trial's still on, well, it's not actually a trial yet, that case is still ongoing, ready to go to trial. So I do believe, now that he is no more, and he can't be a witness and stand up in court against them lads, I think that case will now be forgotten about. It'll just be, well, they can't do nothing about it, can they? Because obviously he's no more. He was the key witness, because he was the one that was tortured. Obviously, when they took him in the side of the pad, they covered the flap up so the screws couldn't like record through the flap or anything like that. Obviously, the two lads in question, the screws obviously knew it was them, because it was only them two that came out of the cell, but they can't prove which one of them done the attack. So it's good news for them, and it's good news for a lot of other people, the majority of people, because Ian Watkins was one of the worst Bacons ever. He got away with a lot of things whilst he was with that band. He took advantage of his status. His band members knew something was going on, and the worst one was when he got he got one of his fans to let him do something to a 6-month-old baby. Luckily, I don't think it happened, but that was his plan. He wanted to do something naughty, and not say it, like I say, I don't need to say it, but he was planning on doing something really naughty to that 6-month-old baby. Now that, to me, deserves the death penalty, and that's exactly what he's got. People like him never change, so the death penalty is the only way for the likes of them. So that bacon that Ian Watkins got exactly what he deserved. He, like I say, the source that it got in touch with us from inside the prison didn't want to reveal too much, because obviously if they did, then it might come back on them, and obviously with the ongoing case. But the two people that have ended him, like I say, it's been very brutal. Every murder is brutal, but I mean, some of them can be quick, some of them can be, obviously there's any amount of ways you can do that to somebody, but this one was severe. But I will keep you updated on more of these videos. I'll keep you updated more on this, because like I say, when things like this happen, I get inundated with emails and messages letting us know what's happened. But it doesn't matter where I am, whether I'm in the car or walking, when I get the information, I'll give it straight to you. Like I say, I would have normally done this in my podcast room, but I've jumped in the pool this morning just to cool down. And I decided I'd do the video out here and let you have a look at my luxury villa as well. Not bragging or anything, I'm just letting you know, because a lot of me followers, a lot of me subscribers, especially the ones that were watching me beef videos, were getting very worried about us. But I'm now living out here in Thailand with me family. I'm with me family. Obviously my family's inside. That's another reason why it's sometimes hard to do a podcast when 4 kids are running around fighting with each other and running wild. Anyone that's got a family of 6, knows exactly what it's like and how loud it can be in the house. So I said, right, I'm going outside and I'm going to quickly do the video out here. Hopefully the sound isn't too bad on here, because it is a little bit breezy, but I think it should be fine. But again, do the podcast whenever, wherever. And I just wanted to bring you the news that that notorious singer is no more. And I will, like I say, I will keep you updated on the ins and outs and what's exactly happened. And I'll tell you exactly who the 2 lads are once I find out properly. He did give us the names, but like I've just said, it's an ongoing case. The lads, obviously, they'll still be getting interviewed, because there'll be several interviews over this. It'll not just be a quick interview. Obviously it's a murder investigation, so we'll see what happens, and I'll keep you updated. And I'll be doing daily videos. I'll be getting more videos on. I haven't had any on for about, I think the last one was about 8 days ago, and that was me video talking about the YouTube beef, which got out of control. I'm back on the wagon. I'll not be drinking for a very long time, put it that way, so you'll not be seeing me ever again drunk on YouTube. Anyway, people, take care. Hope you have a good day. Hope you've enjoyed the good news. So take care, everyone. And if you are still enjoying the content, go and check to make sure that you subscribe, because a staggering 70% of my viewers are still not subscribed to my channel. So go and double check, hit that button, and as I say, enjoy the rest of your day, people, and stay safe.